see if that's any better. Okay, good, cool. All right, give me just a second here. Welcome in. Give me just a second to set up. I'll be painting mostly because I've got all the pieces now. I've got the legs. I'll have to paint the other leg. We're getting finished up here. I'm hoping to get this model done for today. Okay. Let's get this straightened out just a little bit. Oh, that's worse. There we go. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay. Now, let me... All right. Going to give me a playlist to play. All right, we're going now. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna start. We will know how. Okay. So might not even be. For this guy, I lost leg pieces and whatnot, so I went and got a copy of his model so we wouldn't have lost less leg pieces. There we go. Click and click. Okay. This leg. Let me go ahead and get our guy looking like he's halfway done. We have a place for all of this stuff. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's okay. We put it in the wrong. There we go. Click. Okay. Now we just need hands. Where are hands? Okay. It's very cool. Let's go ahead and start painting this. We're going to go in with, cover it with the black. Okay, cool. Done with that one. All right, first coat of that one done. All right, let's work on this one now. We've got the silver black on these done. Looks really cool. We might go in and add some pink to them later, but for now we're gonna go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and put a second coat on this shield. I don't like this paintbrush. Just want something that covers quickly. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and put a metallic color on top of this, and should be looking pretty nice. Oh, we don't care that much. Can we just come up with Speaking of metallics, let's go ahead and put a metal coat on top of this. My goal is to get us close to finish today, if not done. Let's get our guy up and running, and then we can work on a new one. It's always the fun part. Oh, I'm brushing out of screen. Let me brush so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's probably the hardest thing for me, transitioning to recording myself do this stuff, is that I always like to look really close up to what I'm doing. And I gotta remember that I'm recording this. There's a reason I'm recording this. Other people want to see what I'm doing too. So cool. Very neat. Let's go ahead and make it a little darker on the edges here. I always like to add artificial shading to my Gundams because I just think it looks so much more dynamic when you go in and take pictures. I say dynamic. It's not that big of a deal to me, but I mean, it just looks cooler. That's all I mean. It just looks cooler. That's all that matters. I never really like to do exactly what I'm supposed to do with these models. I always feel like I'm missing out on something if I don't do what makes it unique to me, you know? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Maybe a shiny coat to this, but you know what we... Let's go ahead and add another coat to this. Can you believe this is pretty much already dry? Shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and add that metallic to this one. Oh. Sorry, I guess getting a close look again at what I'm doing. Alright. Let's take a look at our main guy here. I think I want to add some shiny and second layers to his arms. Ugh, looking neat. Let's add, I'm going to add a little bit of a shiny right over here. pop his arm off. Just gonna go ahead and add that shiny. Use a different brush. Okay. His leg should be dry. Let's go ahead and add that silver onto his leg. Beautiful. Let me paint that closer to the camera for you guys so you guys can... I love painting that metallic on. Take pink and put it in here. Sometimes we'll see if we'll have to paint it. We might have to get a paintbrush, and yeah, we're just gonna get a paintbrush. We're gonna get that hot pink paint out of there. And just, let's see. Doesn't have to be the neatest. You can always come back and correct it. Just gotta get the color in there. That's it. Just gotta get the color. Looking good. Speaking of pink, where is our... It's gotta be in here. We haven't snipped it out yet, have we? There it is. I want to paint pink. How does this cover? Oh, pretty dang well. We're gonna go ahead without putting any white on top of it. We're just gonna cover that. Nice. Where's my little snipper clips? I need one. I just need one. We'll just grab it right here. There we go. Makes the job a lot easier. Okay, we'll let this dry for a second. You know what else we could paint pink? These little dots right here. Hell yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and use the paintbrush for this one as well. Very cool. Kind of in love with this neon pink. There we go. All right, let's do some corrections on this one. So messy. Let's fix that up. You know, I see people doing Gundams and they're so neat. They're so organized, and I get a little scared and intimidated that I won't be able to make what I want to make and make it look nice, because I feel like I gotta go in it with the best plan ever, I guess. I don't know, I just get so intimidated. But honestly, whenever I just start doing something, it's so much better than being scared of starting in the first place. It doesn't have to be perfect. I remind myself that all the time. That it's better just to get something done than to worry about it being perfect. There we go. Good enough. Let's check the other side. There we go. Can't wait until we get done. That's be fun. I can't wait until what it looks like. Alright. Any other pieces that we need to paint? But you know, let's make some corrections on here. I've chipped away the black here. Let's go ahead and... That's because I was impatient. I didn't wait for it to dry before I started moving it around. This paint will chip no matter what you do anyway. You can put a protective coating on it, but it's just paint on plastic. And that's what makes this fun. It's a blank canvas. It's not very important. I'm not trying to do anything, but make something look a little neat. Right? Alright. Let's paint this black. Let's go ahead and set this down. Put some black on this. This will be the shin. Go ahead and just snap our shields together. Let's do that. I'm impatient. I just want to see what it looks like. Paint's dry enough. It's pretty cool. Let's take the feet pads. Okay. Alright, well, we've got the legs done. Oh, let's add the pink in the legs in this one. How about that? Okay. Come back and correct that later. Okay, get this guy done. What do we have here? We've got the weapons. Let's do his shoulder pads. It'll be B16 and B26. Okay. This is B. Oh, I see. It's a square. Okay, here we go. I thought it was flat. It looked flat in the picture. Shoot. Gonna go ahead and paint this teal. Our little puppy dog. She's getting comfy over there. If you hear any other noise. Okay, we'll let that dry. I hate when I get so close to finishing a project and I'm just like, I've been working on this long enough. I just want it to be over with. And that's where I'm at with this one. But I'm also still trying to take my time with it and make sure it looks nice. But at the same time, I'm like, let's get this guy over with. I had a picture in mind and I want to see him. Let's see. Is there anything else? We have his hands that we could paint. Okay, let's see if we can start piecing it together. Okay. Let's go ahead and paint this silver. I think we can piece his leg together, this leg, right? So what is it, what do we need to do here? Okay. We've got this piece. We're wanting, I think it's this piece that needs to go click and click. Is that the, oh yeah, cool. I love putting the pieces together. It's so much fun. If I was really going gung-ho, I'd paint these joints silver, but we want to get the main idea across, so let's make it easy on us. Okay, so we got this, and now for the feet, we're needing a ball joint. A3, A3, 24. Oh, I already clipped it out. We run into all sorts of problems like that, but this is why I have an extra model, because it's been a minute since I've worked on this. Sometimes I put extra pieces or special pieces and things like that. Okay. But they label them the same here, so it's fine. Here we go. Okay. Boom. I don't even have any memory of clipping those off. It's kind of crazy. It's fine. Okay, this piece. Oh shoot, okay. Click. There we go. Let's go ahead and click our other one in here. Okay. Then we take these pieces. I think that was the wrong side. Unless I just... No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. There we go. Getting these variation of models is interesting though, because the color is slightly different, and I just think that's so neat. It's the same model. It just comes with extra weapons, but I don't. The red is slightly. It's just a slightly more desaturated color or warmer color, cooler tones on this one. And I also got a older model. I say older, it's not older, it's of a older Gundam model. Okay, and I'm working on him, and I'll be painting him on stream as well. Even his red is a little bit different than this I painted. This is the painted part. His red is pretty bright compared to this one. So interesting. I love that. We're working on him. I was doing him for fun, and I got a little carried away. Okay, anyway. Getting sidetracked. Because I was just noticing that. Different colors. For no reason. There's no reason to have different colors, but they do because it's fun. Even the yellow's a little bit different. Okay. Let me not. Oh, welcome! We're getting finished with this model today. Caught me getting sidetracked on a different model while I was by myself. It's like, who am I distracting anyway? It's just me and myself. Okay. Now I can't get distracted. Now I got someone in my chat room. Okay. This piece goes in here. It'll click, right? Yeah, good enough. And then here we go. Okay, and the shin. Okay, the shin's dry. Dry enough. We're not professionals over here. We're amateurs. And we love it. We have so much fun doing it. And by we, I mean me. And whatever scratches or mistakes we do, we just cover it up. Well, at least I can get distracted now. Okay. It's no one, just me. Just me. I think, did I put this upside down? It'll be fine. Welcome in. Hello. Fun. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're getting somewhere. All right. Let's go ahead and put another coat on his shoulder pads. We use pretty cheap craft paint, but that's okay because it gets the job done. Just takes a little bit longer, little extra coats. And then once this is dry, I'll put one more coat on it and put a metallic coat on it. Personally, I really love working with acrylic paints versus enamels because it gives me a little bit more leniency on what I'm wanting to do. I think we can just piece this little guy in here, right? What do we need to piece the legs in? A4. A4, A321 and A421. Found them. Then we put them Oh man, it's looking so cool so far. Okay. I think what I'm wanting to do is I really like this lighter silver up on the head. I think I want to bring that lighter silver down here on the shins maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then we got the shield. Okay. Hands. He's got hands. Where are hands? And I think, honestly, I'm thinking about for the weapons, maybe just doing that on a separate stream altogether, just a whole bunch of weapon painting, because I never get around to painting the weapons in Gundam. It just feels like a lot. You get the whole model done, and I have to paint the weapons. Sometimes it's like, it would be my favorite thing if it was the only thing I was doing, but after doing so much, I just tell myself I'll paint the weapons later, and then I never paint them. So I was thinking it might be really fun to just do a whole bunch of weapon paintings, because I have so many weapons that I haven't gotten around to painting yet. We're going to paint the top of his hand blue. Actually, we're going to paint it white first, so we can paint it blue. Okay. Let's try that again. Better. Doesn't take much, just a little paint. I usually don't worry about the smaller gray parts painting metallics. Doesn't really affect the overall look to me, so I'm not super specific about little things like that. If you hear any noises in the background, I've got a little puppy dog. So. Then after this paint dries, we'll go ahead and put a teal on top of this. It's okay, we'll fix that later. last coat of teal on his shoulder pads. Oh, welcome in. We are just focusing on painting right now. I'm going to go ahead and put that lighter color on here since I've kind of gotten to a waiting point. I really love doing that. What we're going to do is we're going to take this silver. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have another one that I did too, that I did yesterday as well. It's not the same model, but they use a lot of the same pieces. I plan on doing this one on stream, finishing it on stream. I want to go for kind of an authentic cell painted look. So I've gotten pretty used to doing this particular model because it's not even the first time doing this one for me, but thank you. And I appreciate the chat, by the way. I'm so impressed with people who do like custom builds because mostly I just paint. I just love doing custom painting. It's people who do custom builds always really impress me. I've went to a convention one time and someone showed them off to me and I just I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. I'll get there though. Okay. See if I can do a little bit of blending here. I'm gonna need a better paint for this. Okay. There we go. I really like the contrast of the shading, that dark steel with the lighter metal. I think some of my favorite like figures in general, not just with Gundams, but like when it comes to anime figures, even when I see custom painting jobs of anime figures and Gundams, I love when people do cell shading and when people are really good at it too. I just think it looks so neat. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Oh, so cool. Ah, I love when Gundams start to come together. Oh my gosh. I lose motivation in the middle, I'm not gonna lie, but then I get towards the end. And I'm like, oh. Hey, puppy. Sorry, I got a little puppy dog here. Oh, Hold on. Lay down, okay? My little doggy gets really anxious whenever she hears anyone else outside. So if she's whining, it's just because there's someone outside. Welcome in. Just focusing on painting right now. I think I'm going to bring in a little bit of black up on the top here and blend it out. I'm going to blend it out with the metal paint and not the white paint. I was talking in an earlier stream that I've tried to do airbrushing before, but the lack of control I had over the gradient that airbrushing gives, granted I didn't have a good airbrush, but I feel like I get so much more control when it comes to paintbrushing. And I feel like the kind of blending that you get from paintbrushing gets really overlooked by a lot of model kit builders, honestly, or like anime paint kit, just in general. When I hear about the community, everyone recommends airbrushing, but I honestly love, especially with miniatures, maybe not in a larger scale, but with miniatures, I love a paintbrushed look, and it just gives you so much more control over everything. I've never done anything much bigger, so I wouldn't be able to speak on that. And what I'm doing here is I'm just adding a little bit of highlights to where it would hit, where the light would hit it, but artificially, like corners and such, and edges. Oh, so neat. Okay, I am going to blend that out a little bit though. Let's blend that out just a little bit. Okay. Oof. Okay, I think that distracted me enough. Let's see what else we can do. The shoulders, right, let's get back to the shoulders. Okay, now they're painted a pretty good teal. We're gonna come on top and put a metallic coat over it. This is also gonna take about a couple of coats. Back to one. Okay. And then let's go ahead and paint our hands. like I said, it always takes a little bit more coats. It never looks pretty when you're first putting this craft paint on. See, it's streaky. Yeah, that's how it's gonna look until you put about 3 layers on it. You know what else I want to do? I want to go ahead and add a gradient to this shield as well, the same way we just did to the shins. I'm going to start it light up on the top and make it darker on the bottom. So for that, we're just going to take a little bit of white and we'll just start right here. If we get any in those pinks, it'll be okay. We can always add more paint. Okay. So then, what we'll do after adding that, we'll take in this silver and we'll just mix it on the shield. And then we'll take in a black and should have decided to do this afterwards, but honestly, or before, I think I wanted to until now. Come in here. Changing your mind and taking things apart. It's just part of it. It's just part of it. And breaking pieces along the way is also part of it. That'll be fine. Okay, when that dries, we'll put a metallic coat on top of it. And hopefully it'll look a little bit better than it does right now. Okay. Let's go ahead. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paint this pink while we're at it. I think this will look really cool if this was pink. Oh, his little side flaps. Let's do his little side flaps, his little skirt. Okay, so for these pieces, we're going to do really similar to his waist, which this part's going to be like a black silver, and the middle is going to represent Hatsune Miku's belt. Okay. we're gonna come in with that silver now. Come in with a smaller brush with just a little bit of white to add just a few highlights. First, let's just, I think this might look over. Boop. Boop. How's that look? Kinda cool, kinda cool. Let's go ahead and piece this all back together. Just lightly, because I can't press anything, not yet. But I do want to put my broken piece in there. Sometimes you break things. It happens. You just are gonna ignore that I broke it and just put it in there. And we'll cover it with paint. Okay. Just leave it like that for now. What are we doing next? Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and just put his shoulder caps on. Look at that. Ah! I get so much joy. We're getting there. We are getting somewhere. Okay. I need to push this together. Okay. Let's do this. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to you know what? We broke it. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this one. It's just plastic. Things break. And there's so many different variations of this same Gundam model that you'll more than likely get another shield like this sooner or later, so it really isn't that big of a deal. Then what we'll do is we'll take our masking tape and cover this teal up. And I've got a blue that I'm going to put on so we can match our waist over here. I have no patience. It's fine. Oh, welcome in. We are currently just finishing up the paint job. I'm trying to be patient, not mess anything up while I'm at it. There's not a lot left to be done. Let's go ahead and get our masking tape and see if we can finish this waist part. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get done with this this kit here so we can get on to our next one. But I appreciate you coming back. It means a lot to me, honestly. And it's always nice to have someone in the chat. Sometimes working on this by myself is nice and quiet, but I always enjoy company. here that I think I mixed this blue with the teal, so it's not quite so starkly blue. So we're going to do that. And whatever we paint on the black is completely fine. We'll just come and fix it later. I think I need to mix just... Ooh, too much black. That was way too much. Let's see if we can blend that out. Okay, we're going to call that good. And honestly, we're going to go ahead and fix the black around. Yeah, it feels like right now all we're doing is waiting for paint to dry. I'm terrible at my patience with these model kits because I'm like just wanting to touch everything already because they end up looking so cool by the time I'm getting things done, and I keep messing with things that are not dry yet. Okay. I may need to get a different blue paint. I feel like I used a different blue paint for this, but you know, we're gonna live with it for now. I might correct it. It's not the biggest problem. If it ends up looking a little funky, I'll come behind and I'll correct it before I take final pictures and whatnot. The main goal is to just get this finished. I have a problem with my perfectionism coming in and just making me not ever be able to finish anything. Because I want everything to just be perfect, exactly the way I want it to be. And you gotta I just gotta learn, I have to learn that sometimes things, the more important thing is just getting something done. And as long as you took your time on it and did the best you could, that's what matters. I have to remind myself that every time I'm working on something and I find myself just taking way too long getting something done. I'm waiting for this cross here to dry, the star, so I can press it into the shield. And then his hands are drying as well. Everything is just almost done. We're almost there. I don't know if I should. I think I will. I think I'm going to. It might be hard to see, but on this grip, I think this is like a sword grip, there's these little lines right here, and I think I want to put hot pink on that. Okay, I think we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk pushing this shield in. There we go. Okay, cool. Are we gonna risk touching his hands? Okay. Dry enough. Dry enough. Whatever we mess up, we'll fix. Whatever I mess up. Gosh. I'm the only one messing things up here. Okay, he's got hands now. He can do things and hold things and look cool. Awesome. Hands. I love Gundams. They're so cool. Oh my gosh. I gotta find my extra pieces, my extra hand pieces, so I can have them wave and not just have a fist. Okay, moving on. Well, can he hold this yet? Do I need a piece for this? Let's look at her. Where's the shield? Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, yes, we need A4. Okay, that's where it is. Cool. Okay, A429. Well, this is for a different model. Let's see if we can find it. Hopefully I didn't clip it out already. We did not. Okay. I just, there it is. Sometimes it's hard to find pieces on these. It just all looks like it's the same thing. Okay. This. Nice. I was looking at it. Okay. There we go. It's looking so good. Not perfect by any means, but it's cute and it looks exactly like I want it to look like. Okay. We're just working on the nitty-gritty parts now. I was saying earlier to people who were previously in the stream, I'm thinking about making a stream just for weapon painting, just doing a whole bunch of weapon painting, because I never get around to getting to the weapons, because it's the last thing I always do, and now I have a whole bunch of unpainted weapons because I'm like, I'll just paint those later. I'll paint those later. I have swords and guns and lasers. So I was thinking it might be really fun to, after this one, or I have another one that I'm working on, but do a whole bunch of weapons and focus on painting those. And I think that'd be a lot of fun, honestly. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it, but you get the Gundam done, and then you just want to pose the Gundam, and you get one weapon done, and it's like, that's good enough. That's good enough. He moves. He looks cool. That's all that matters. Okay, I'm going to add the pink to this point. I'll make sure to post on my TikTok when I'm about to go live. I'm still, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out a schedule, trying to see, right now I'm just trying to see what times people normally tune in on, and last time I got a pretty good outcome for what I normally get, which still isn't a lot, but it's okay. I think it's just going to take some time figuring out what the schedule is going to be. Right now I'm just going to have fun with it. And then I'm planning on uploading my Twitch streams to YouTube, so even if you do miss it, I'll have it uploaded on YouTube sooner or later. All of that's to come. This is something that's really new for me, so there's a large learning curve for it for me. But yeah. Always gotta go the extra step, make things difficult for me. Always make things difficult for myself. Can I just... Oh my gosh. Doing these little itty bitty parts. It's fun, but it's also... I need better brushes. I need to take care of my brushes. That would also help. We're gonna... I'm very much like a... For the longest time with my art, I've been a... I'm just gonna do this thing right now, and then when I'm done, and I don't take care of my stuff or put things away, and I end up ruining a lot of brushes that way, so I've always bought the cheap brushes. And now, being older and buying my own stuff, because I was fortunate enough to have parents who helped me with my paintbrushes, and they got on to me a little bit with my paintbrushes, but anyway, now that I'm buying them my own, it's like, oh shoot, maybe I should actually take the extra step and put my stuff up. It takes like 5-10 minutes, but then I have brushes. Little impulsive with my art, I suppose, is what I'm saying. I get an idea, I want to do it, and I forget about the preparation of everything else. Oh, we did it. Okay, now we gotta do the other one. Okay. So I had to get another kit for the missing pieces that I lost in this one. And that one was it was the same model. It came with a lot more weapons though, so that also helps me with my idea of just painting a whole bunch of weapons, because I mean he came with a mace. I mean, I got this guy. And what all did he come with? He came with, like... We're waiting on paint to dry anyway, so... Let's... What weapons did he come with? He's got a laser sword. He's got a pistol. Wait, not this guy. That's a different guy. This guy. That's not... There we go. So I got all of those that literally... I just bought this set for the missing pieces, and now I have a whole bunch of little props and stuff. That's one of my favorite things about Gundams, though. That sometimes they come with like lots of little extra pieces, and I might not use them, but I sure do love the idea of using them. Maybe I can use them. Oh, I'm gonna have to let my puppy out here in a second. She gets bored in the room with me sometimes. Okay, and then after this is done, we'll work on his little waist skirt. And he should be pretty much done. Just gotta get the waist skirt. Little, I don't know what to call him. He's a little skirt. He's cute. Oh, painting these little small pieces is so hard. It's like hard and easy painting these small pieces because you don't really have to focus on the details as much as you would think, because it's so small. It doesn't matter that much anyway. and a lot of your mistakes get kind of covered up by how small it is, but it is difficult because you can cover up so much with just a little bit of paint. Okay, we're gonna call that done. Looking good. Yeah, she gets bored. She's got a bed in here. She loves being in here, but she's also... I'm gonna let her out. I'm gonna let her out real quick. Just out of the office. She likes to spend time with other people. Alright, see you later. Okay. She likes to be a part of everything. So if I'm in a different room, then she wants to be a part of that. But sometimes she doesn't recognize how long I'm going to be in here, and she gets a little bored. Okay, let's work on the waistcoats, because that's literally all we got left. That's all we got left. We're going to take the arm off real quick so we can... I guess we're not. We're just going to have him lift up his arms. He said, no, I'm keeping my arms. I just got them. Okay. Let's go ahead and peel this and see what it looks like. You know what? We'll take that. I do think it is a different blue, but we're going to take it. But I will cover this. Okay. Now I've got to make this black have some silver on it. So that's what we're going to do next. And then we'll go ahead and blend that silver because his waistcoat, his little waistskirt is mostly black. So we're just gonna blend it on there. Let's compare. Okay. Okay, that'll be good. Let's let that dry. Let's go ahead and do the same thing here. There we go. How does that look comparatively? Alright, that works. Okay. Ah, his arm! Get back in there. I do have a gun he can hold. It's not a finished gun, but it's fun. I got half of it done, so it at least looks good from the front. It's a prop gun. Okay. Now you're gonna hold this gun. Can he hold it? He might not be able to hold it. Oh, he can't hold this gun. He has to have the hand to hold it. Excuse me, if I can have this hand, please. Stop. I'm stealing someone's hand. It's okay, they won't mind. They're not even finished painting yet. Just fell apart. This is one thing with Gundams. They're like, well, it's because he's holding it wrong. Okay, we're gonna, here we go. There we go, like that. They love to just fall apart. Waiting for stuff to dry. Getting them ready to be posed. Come on, guy. There we go. There we go. I hate waiting for things to dry. Okay, well, you know, we are wrapping up here. Let's see everything else that we have to do. And I've been streaming for a couple of hours now. Like I said, I'll always give a heads up on my TikTok when I'm about to start streaming. I try to give, lately I've been giving like a 5 to 10 minute chance, I guess, but I'm going to try and notify at least 30 minutes prior to when I start streaming next time. I'm going to get this guy standing up before I end, but thanks for coming in. And I think, because what does he have here? He's got the gun. I think that's it. Yeah, and then I'll definitely be posting pictures and posing him and all of that stuff on my Instagram and on my TikTok. Oh, let's go ahead and snap this on. I'm telling you, I suck at waiting. Just want to snap everything on. And then we'll get him posed. There we go. That paint was not dry enough. It stuck to my fingers. Welcome in, everyone. You're coming in right when we're finishing up. Which is the best part. Oh my gosh. Gonna try streaming on Fridays for sure, I think. Okay. Look at this guy. My gosh, let's give him his gun again because he dropped it. A little clumsy. It's okay. Hatsune Miku! So neat. Thanks for coming in. I'll be posting pictures on my TikTok and Instagram. And I'll be making sure that I post when I'm going to be streaming on my TikTok, and all of these will be uploaded on my YouTube. I'll be working on that on Monday, so I'll be updating everything through my TikTok. So if you're ever wondering what's going on, check my TikTok. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you come back.